welcome back to my channel, Fiftylicious Fitness, a channel all about breaking bad, being a rebel to your own cause, and defying the odds when it comes to your age, health, wellness, energy levels, sexual stamina, and of course, gravity. Now, if you're somebody that likes to live life to the fullest with a little indulgence every now and again, and you're willing to pay the price to feel and look fantabulous, you've come to the right channel. Fiftylicious Fitness. Vámonos. Now, darlings, after you finished your 6 to 12 minute warm-up, I am going to deliver you into my little playroom. Today I'm going to be giving you a power circuit training workshop. Want to find out more? Hit subscribe. Are y'all ready to get pumped? Let me show you what we're going to do for our powered circuit training workout today. You can use one set of dumbbells. You don't have to use an array like me, and you can stay with the same dumbbells all the way through the workout. I'm using 15 as my heaviest, a set of 12, 10, and 8. And then I'm going to ascend or descend according to my body's needs for every exercise today. So let's get going. All right, now that I've got you into my playroom, let's play. Just kidding, we're not gonna go there yet. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 1 hour power-packed circuit training class with dumbbells. So you don't need any machines, you don't need a mat unless you need protection for your back or your wrists. And we're gonna be doing 36 total sets. So I have 6 different muscle groups we're gonna work from head to toe, and we have 2 exercises for each one. So 12 times 3 is what? 36. Let's go. All right, let's hit the pecs, everybody. So pectoralis major muscles, here we go. What I'm doing here is a reverse chest press, okay? So I always like to keep my legs up. You can straighten them completely because I want to burn as many calories as possible. And you can either cross your ankles if you want, whatever. So what I do not like about using a floor is there's really no range of motion. Basically you get to cheat. And so that's why I prefer to do these on a bench. But so people were requesting, my subscribers, to just do a workout that they could do in their home, on the carpet or on the floor. So that's why I'm showing you these. You can do 10 to 15 reps of every one of these exercises. I like to do 15 because I'm a little bit more hardcore. And notice that you're going to get more to your biceps because you are doing a reverse press. It's like the bottom of a triangle, and when I am drawing those 2 dumbbell heads towards each other, it's almost, you imagine this triangular position. So you're going to do 15, hopefully I'm at 15. You can keep your feet down as well. It doesn't matter, whatever feels best on your body. And that's it. Okay, the second set's going to be a little challenge for me today because I have sprained my wrist. From pushing myself too hard with my girlfriends and workouts, and we're doing a lot of burpees and a lot of things that probably people that are in my age range shouldn't be doing, and I'm paying the price now. So these are called Renegades, and basically what you're going to do, I have to use light dumbbells, so I'm using 8 instead of what I would normally want to use, which would be 10. So when you have yourself up like this, make sure you're going to do a tricep push-up. Now I cannot put my wrist down, so I'm going to do a 1-arm row. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to do another tricep push-up. Now this one I can pull. So it's a tricep push-up with a 1-arm row. Here's my modification for those of you that has wrist problems today. And now my wrist is like going out, so hopefully I can still do some push-ups for you. This is 4. And push-up. Woo! 5. Okay. I'm trying to do the best I can. I don't want to cancel this video today, but I am in a really weird funk. Really weird funk. It's hard to get through these. But I was not going to let you down. I said I was going to produce a video every week, and I have to do it. Ooh, I got that snake coming. How many has that been? All right, I had to redo these because on the first set my back was rounding. So now I'm keeping my back straight and my chest up as much as possible. Does that form look better, Allie?
Yes.
Okay, she better say yeah. I'm paying her to say yes. Anyhow, notice how I'm offsetting my balance by having these dumbbells below me. That is going to kind of push you off kilter. So you do have to use your core muscle groups in order for you to stay equal all the way through. So notice also that my knees are staying parallel or behind the toesies of your tennies. So look what happens when I go to 90. Here's a 90, this is my ego. What's happening with my lower back? It's starting to round, right? From here to here, you see that? I cannot do this exercise. I also have herniated discs in my lower back, so I have to really modify. As long as you're coming to a 90-degree angle and you're putting the weight into the heels of your shoes, you are just fine, making me happy. And I'm using 12-pound dumbbells. 10 to 15 reps is all you have to do. I think I'm at 15 or 30 by now. I've already been doing these. Okay, these are called alternating deep front lunges. So I'm using 10-pound weights. You want to bring your chest to your thighs. So really, you're exploding. And you're going to do 10 to 15 on each side, okay? For a total of 20 to 30. So this is major core because I am having to resist and push to the backs of my legs. And let me show you from the side what this looks like. Here you go. Notice if I bring my chest to my knee, what's going on with my back? It's rounding, right? So I'm going to modify the movement. I'm going to do this. I'm still front loading my quad, but now my back is going into a 45-degree angle here. That's what you want. And again, I'm pushing off that heel of the front leg. So I would prefer you can bring your chest to your knee because now this weight is about half of its weight in gold extra for every leg that you're lunging from. And to really push off with more weight loaded in the front leg takes a lot more lower back strength, especially your core muscles to protect your lower back. So from the front, you're gonna get your heart rate up on these two. Forgot to tell you that. I'm gonna do one more. Because you know I always overcount. And last one, and yay. Okay, so now we're gonna work the posterior deltoids of our upper back. What you're gonna do first is you're going to hinge forward, slight bend in the knee, keeping my core engaged the whole time. And I am putting all the weight back into my heels as I'm lifting my arms up to 2 right angles. So I'm exhaling up, inhaling down. Notice by being crouched in this position for 10 to 15 sets, you have to really rely on the strength of your quads that are still engaged and your core because your back has to stay straight. I don't want you to round your back at all. So again, this is going to be responsible for keeping your posture beautiful and in a neutral position. But your lower back is what's taking the brunt of this exercise. That's why I'm not using 10 pounds. I can use 8, and that's it. Squeeze at the top, squeeze, and marinate on that. Woo! Okay, so now we're gonna go into our back pullovers. So again, all you need is one heavy dumbbell. I'm using 15 pounds. And all I'm doing is, if you want to work your core and burn more calories and keep your legs up, you can even move them, but really what we're doing is just working the upper latissimus dorsi. That muscle group right underneath your underarm pit, okay? So I prefer to do these on a bench. Again, I have deeper range of motion behind me. I feel like on the floor, I get to cheat myself. So if you're not getting your results as quickly as you would like, the reason might be because you don't have a bench. But I am focusing all my energies today on an at-home workout you can do without any type of gym equipment except dumbbells. So you're going to do 10 to 15, and I'm just playing around here. And I believe that was 14, so that's 15. So, yay, I was able to do that. All right, so we're going to just mosey on over to our glutes. These are called front glute squats. So you're keeping your arms up and you're sitting down to a 90-degree angle. This is forcing me to sit back because I've got dumbbells that are 10-pound dumbbells in both arms, and they're just staying stationary. So it's like an isometric contraction. Notice I'm not cheating and I'm not bringing my elbows, I'm not letting them drop. They're just staying suspended. So today I was having a really off day. I wanted to cancel the video shoot with you. I just didn't feel up to myself today. I have a wrist injury and I'm completely bloated and can't even impress or try to, show you how strong and perfect my six-pack is. It's just not going to happen this workout. I'm going to do one more for 15. But I'm so glad that my wrist could hold this weight today because I was able to make it through 3 sets. And I've really been pushing myself today. Just not a good day for me. Okay, these are called Hindu squats. So I like to use my heavy 12.5 pounds because I want to get the most out of my booty. My booty started disappearing after the age of 50 and I don't know where she went. Come on, Mary, get off that swing set now. So look what I'm doing. This prepares you for the whole. That's what my friend said that went to India. When I went to the Rajasthani and north part of India, we did not have to practice these squats anywhere. Honey, people would have brought you the toilet to sit on and it would have been encrusted in gold. Phenomenal. Anyways, so they're called Hindu squats for a specific reason. And you can either keep your arms open or closed, meaning your hands. That forces you to sit back. I'm touching the back of my Achilles, okay? So it's like your upper calf. Again, notice what's happening with your back. You gotta keep your back straight. You can't round your back, so that depends on how low you go. So I know I've been over counting, as always. I'm gonna say one more for 15. And that's your booty. Okay, so now we're gonna work the ab section, starting with nice, easy side planks. Now, I love side planks when I can use my wrists and put all my weight here, but I can't today. I'm modifying, so I'm gonna come up on my elbow. I feel like I'm totally cheating. Down and up. I love doing this from my hand, but I used to have Lyme's, so when you have rheumatoid arthritis throughout your whole body, it comes and goes, and I overworked it, as I mentioned earlier, and my workout's it's called The Workout, and we were doing a bunch of burpees and push-ups and more burpees and push-ups, and it's just, I can't use my wrist today. Lots of pain. But I'm not gonna let that prevent me from having a workout. You have to put one foot in front of the other. So down, and you can see my tendon probably right here. Lower, stack your feet, lower your hip as low to the floor, lift up as high, but I prefer you do this where? On your hand, like this. This is where you're really gonna get the benefit, but if I try to do that today, I'm in so much pain just holding myself like this. But this is, I can't do it. Stop. Notice I'm in a lateral position after I just fell in front of you. So here we go. My right wrist, which is a little bit weaker than my left, but ni modo, I'm still gonna work out with you, and instead of doing 20 reps, hopefully I can count my reps right now. If you have a hard time keeping yourself in a side plank, notice what I just did. I just modified my movement from this, which is more advanced, to something more beginner here. Just put your foot in front of the other. Some people might want to use their foot here, but I feel like that's not really giving me the kind of workout that I want from my obliques or my waist. So bring your hip as low to the floor as possible and fan your arm up and down. Lift and lower. And okay, these are going to be half set-ups with a little twist. So you got to keep your back at a 90-degree angle, and then I'm crunching as I alternate one elbow to the other knee. So notice that I don't have anybody in front of me to hold down my shoes. So I got lucky. I found a way that I can kind of cheat that situation, and now the machine is holding my toes, which makes this a lot easier for me to be able to control my core muscles here, because my back is straight. So this is major transverse abdominal action throughout your entire torso. If you have a weak lower back, this is not going to be the exercise for you. By the same token, you're not going to have a home gym at your house. I totally get that. You have to do these, look, without having someone or something to hold your toes. That's as far as the range of motion is going to be. You're just opening and then closing. Or if you're going to do this from a beginner's point, because your back is really, really sore, don't worry, and you're going to go up, twist, up, down. I'm lifting my shoulders and then twist, lift, down. So there's always modifications. You can even keep one elbow on the floor as you rotate. Look, elbow. The clue here, the piece says, notice I'm keeping my elbow parallel to my ear. I'm lifting through my torso, not through my elbows. Look at the difference. One, elbow, lift. So you get to cheat a little bit that way. Believe me, I know all the ways to be able to cheat, but since I realize it, you're not going to get away with it. Okay, so that might feel better for you, and it's still as effective as if you had someone holding your feet down or this machine to assist you. Okay, these are called straight-legged alternating, straight-legged deadlifts with dumbbells. So I have 10-pound. So here you're going to stay on the same leg, not alternating. And I'm just lowering my dumbbells to the side of my shoe, keeping my back as straight as possible. This is challenging for me because I like to use my drishti point. So I'm going to turn this way and look in the mirror so I can focus on my balance. You might want to use a lighter weight, like 8 pounds for the first set. There's a lot of pressure on your lumbar, and I'm very sensitive there as well. And again, this is working on the knee, stabilization of the left patella joint. Feels incredible. It might move a little bit, which is great because you're strengthening the ligaments and the tendons around your ankles and your knees while you are working. Let me put the weights down. This part of your body. I mean, this stabilization axis of the hip. Wow, you're going to stave off lower hip or any kind of accident that might occur if you accidentally slip on the sidewalk or the cobblestone streets from where we live. Notice my back leg stays active. It's just not relaxed. It is engaged. That's what I'm looking for. You're going to do 10 to 15 reps on each side. You're going to start feeling a burn to the backs of your legs or your hamstrings. So I am feeling it. I think that was 14. Woo! Let's go, other side. Same thing. You'll notice that when from one side to the next, we're not as evenly as balanced or in equilibrium. And a lot of times, depending on our nervous system and what's going on with the body, your ability to balance will be challenged from one day to the next. Like one minute, 1 hour, who knows? Really just depends on how we confront and maneuver through pain or through trauma or through emotional duress or stress or all of the above. if you're having a great day, none of the above. But whenever I work out, I always feel so much better because my endorphins are being released, and I know that cortisol is just firing away, realizing that I'm going to have to force myself to come in here and, work and go against the grind. Wow. You can't cheat the grind, as my acquaintance Supreme says. And I think that's 15, all right, so now we're at the very last set of this power circuit workout. This is one-legged booty blasters. Put that heavy dumbbell behind your knee. You can stay on your elbows, or I prefer your wrists if you can, because again, you're gonna feel this more from the core. Every time you're lifting your leg up to the skies, and then you're gonna do 15 slow. This forces you to keep that leg contracted all the way through the exercise. And after I do 15, this is when I'm gonna add a little double time for 10 pulse to see what kind of little response I get. Working my gluteus maximus muscle. Notice that this keeps your leg in a 90-degree angle by merely clenching around a dumbbell. So this must be 14, and notice I'm coming to a 90-degree angle or above, especially now. 10, 9, 8, squeeze your leg, don't kick it. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now you're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm not gonna show you how to do that because we're running out of battery on the video. So you can follow directions very well. All right, I hope that you enjoyed that power circuit dumbbell overall body workout that we did today. Even though you already heard I had some limitations today, but I worked around them. That's what we all have to do in life. Today was a good example, again, of another day in which you just have to put one foot in front of the other and you gotta keep marching on. So I really enjoyed being motivated and inspired to come here to present you with this video content. And the only way that I'm able to provide you new videos every week is what? If you just hit the subscribe button to your far right on the screen, you'll see a little red button. So just make sure you click it, and welcome back to Fiftylicious Fitness. Get ready for our next video.